nice. Obviously vintage original piece. This is made with recycled fabrics. This green bag with it just to give it a pop. I actually started as a fashion illustrator. So I was an artist first. See people out on the street and I would recognize that they were wearing a vintage piece. I'm like, oh my God, that's a vintage Chanel, obviously. And then I was like, like vintage, obviously. And then I was like, nah, that doesn't sound good at all. But then I switched the words around and said, obviously vintage. So it's like, it's vintage, obviously, or it's obviously vintage. Duh. Yeah. That's cute. During 2020, where life is crazy, I'm like, I want to have a fashion show. Took a risk to move to Atlanta. So obviously vintage is around the world. Like that's amazing. It's crazy to think about because when I was growing up, I got picked on a lot because of how I dressed.